let me ask you a question. As like, you don't have to answer it, just, I'm gonna ask it, I'm gonna put it on the table. Have you yourself ever sought mental health resources?
This is to Dyer.
In your
You asked Dyer
time,
this.
right.
You asked him if
Yes.
he's ever sought.
Yes, in your time
That's
on
a good
PD.
idea because all those officers are they're traumatized too.
They see the
'cause
worst
it's
of the
great.
worst.
It's the worst.
They
It
see
is
the worst of the worst.
Yes.
How do they process it? You can't just go home and take it off. It sticks on to you. Right, Kayla?
Right.
Yes.
So then what did he say?
So he told me that there was a time where a colleague of his committed suicide outside of his house.
Oh my gosh.
And this is a very controversial moment, but that's what it was ruled as, was a suicide outside his house. Some community activists say Dyer shot him, killed him himself.
Are you serious?
Some people say that. But what's on the books is that the man killed himself outside of his house, right? So Dyer said that he was highly traumatized from this event.
Sure.
And he opened up and he was honest, right? He was vulnerable in that moment, sharing with me that yes, he had indeed sought services.
Good.
And it was something that he works on, he processed, the support for the officers, and they're working on it in their community. And the thing is Dyer, I feel like for this entire campaign, like it or not, he came at this city and was like, yo, one Fresno. I'm gonna do this thing right in the middle of this entire city at Manchester Mall, right? He's like, let's break it down. He was met with so much like pushback that this dude for the rest of his campaign has been in fight or flight mode. So that man ran out the back door of CMAC. He did not speak to me. And that's why we've seen him run on 4 other panels, right? He has not showed up for 4 separate occasions. And for me personally, I've reached out for him and I still have, it's an open offer. Sit down. Let's talk about what the community wants to know.
Right, but you're going to ask him the tough questions.
And I
though.
will, but I'm not going to come at him in a way that is disrespectful.
Right, that's good.
I'm not going to come at him in a way that's going to ostracize him. In a respectful, let's have a conversation.
What do you expect him to say when you ask him questions like, tell us about that affair that you had when you were, how did that affect maybe your judgment? And I mean, those are tough questions. Honesty is what we need in Fresno.
That's it. That's it. That's what the community wants. Like, we want some honest conversations. That's it.
And that's why we love you, Kayla, because you're not afraid to ask those deep, tough questions to get the truth.
Yeah. And really